Assalamu alaikum. My name is SM Sarwar. My ID is on it on 352420. Dr. International University, Department of Software Engineering. My supervisor name Koshik Sarkar. He is Assistant Professor and Associate Head, Department of Software Engineering, Dr. International University. Today, my thesis overview and mid defense. So I share my slide. My mid defense topic is semi-industrial. My thesis topic is semi-industrial robotics arm with 360-degree omnidirectional movement. Now I go to uh, outlines in my thesis. Motivation. Motivation. I motivate some realistic industry. Next, I discuss about background. This letter literature review. After next, discuss about scope of my thesis, methodology, result discussion, future work. Now I discuss about motivation. Why I chose this topic, robotics arm. Robotics arm will be able to rescue work in industry in a very fast and beautiful way. Where a people cannot work like this arm. People, if a people work this type, this work cannot easily this work. A people use use time a work. In the other hand, a arm easily and minimum time finish this work. Robotic arm can play an important role in doing more in less time. Background. Robotics is a modern field of advance in innovation that passes the traditional engineering boundaries towards the modern era of automation. Industrial tasks have been carried out, such as pick and place operation, assembly operation at the manufacturing plant, welding and spray painting in automobile industry, home, as well as in a medical application for surgery by several advanced robotic systems. Nowadays, we see many of things are related to robotics arm. Maximum industry move to work robotics arm because it is easy and fastable. Next, literature review. I read a lot of papers. Then I pick some papers which are related to my thesis, like Rajesh Khanna, Nigam Khatla, Kumar Wadav. They are write a paper, keyboard based control and simulation of 6 degree of freedom. Robotics Arm using ROS. Their methodology is that 6 degrees of freedom is to pivot in 6 different ways, which resemble a human arm, lightweight robotics arm. Their are their papers are published in 2018. Their leggings are more realistic situation to deploy the functionality of the controls. Next, Florin and Daniel write a paper design and manufacturing of a 6 degree of freedom robotics arm. Their methodology, the paper presents the design and manufacturing process for a 6 degree of freedom. Their paper published in 2019. Their rankings are the International Federation of Robotics reports the 72.2% of all industrial robotics. Guanbin Zhao, Guanbin Sun, Jin Na, Ya Gao, they are published a paper in 2017. The paper is Structural Parameter Identification for 6 degrees of freedom industrial robots. Their methodology are in this paper are a parameter identification method was re- reposed, proposed for 6D industrial robotics components. Next, Roland Erwell, a paper published in 2016. Their paper Industrial Robots Automation with Raspberry Pi using Image Processing. Their methodology is a robotic arm can be controlled only based on the data received from the cameras. The data is processed and the robotic arm can move accordingly. Next, Mr. Rashika, Professor Dr. U.M. Chaskar, their they write a paper GUI-based pick and place robotic arm for multi-purpose industrial application. They published in the paper in 2018. Their methodology is using 4 slides for controlling 4 servo positions at each joint. For a particular task, the user needs to access MATLAB GUI slider position. Their leakings is 6 degrees of freedom. Golak Bahari, BBV Deepak, Dilip, they write a paper prediction of inverse pneumatics for a 6 degree of freedom industrial robots are using soft computing technique. Their methodology is 4 different measurement technique, algorithm technique, which include A, B, C, F, A, I, O, W, P, S, O, and work is focused on minimize the square of the include Euclidean distance. Their leakings the simulation of the proposed methodology to find out the IQ problem of 6DUF robotic system. Now I discuss about scope in my thesis. I want to add my thesis uh, thesis topic 360 movement, keypad controlling, pick and place operation, robotic arm can moving and pick something and place the another place. Omnidirectional, low cost and high mobility. Next, I discuss about proposed system overview, which are included in my project in my system. 4 into 4 keyboard input the processor, and processor also sends the gyroscope sensor by the gyroscope sensor, and uh, the processor used in PSO algorithm. PSO means particle swarm optimization, and processor motor control the USB TTL5 volt pulse rate 33 Hz to 100 Hz. This can motor driver are used for motors. DC motor 6 volt 34 is to 1 DC robotic motor. Finally, I designed this prototype for my thesis, and it also like 360-degree movement in this picture. Methodology 360-degree movement. It can move 360 degree, so it can pick and place as a human. It can pick anywhere and place anywhere around this arm. Next, PSO algorithm. Particle swarm optimization. A basic variant of PSO algorithm works by having a population called swarm of candidate solution called particles. Those particles are moved around in the search space according in this methodology or algorithm used for short path selection. Keep it controlling. I did, in this robotic arm can use 4 into 4 keypad because it it's a help for controlling arm. A man a man can control this arm by the keypad. It, this use it can control anywhere go, and any object he can place many times in this keypad by use for this. Next, result discussion. The robotic arm can be easily operated by user. It can give this directions on where to go and pick up and where put it the help of 4 into 4 keypad. It can turn an object 360 degree and move it to another place. Third, this manual work can also be done automatically. It will choose a small road to get where it is going. Rather, future work. In the future, the robot will work by putting a camera on the input from the camera. It will identify the destination with a picture of the unknown object. It will work automatically, pick and place. Thank you for watching my presentation. As- Assalamu alaikum.